Welcome to The Art Box, your podcast dedicated to exploring the vibrant art scene in Nevada and beyond. Join us as we embark on a journey through galleries, theaters, studios, public lands, and streetscapes, meeting the artists, curators, archaeologists, nature lovers, and cultural influencers who shape our creative community and our world. Whether you're looking for your next cultural adventure, seeking inspiration for your own artistic pursuits, or simply curious about the world of art, tune into The Art Box. Together, let's open up a world of creativity and imagination. Let's dive in.
Dreams, what if the night is about you and me? So lift your head up to the sky.
Here we are. Good afternoon, Varela.
So I have Irma here. Thank you, Irma. And you are the Cultural Program Supervisor at the Winchester Dondero Cultural Center.
Correct.
So,
We're
and it's
part of
great.
Clark County, yes.
I've been coming here now for a couple months to this Reciprocity Network thing, and wow, what a great center! Got a lot of good art here and everything.
Thank you, yes.
Okay. And you're the manager of the center?
Yes, I'm the Cultural Program Supervisor here and in charge of performing arts, classes, festivals, connecting with the community through the arts.
So, Irma, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Where do I start?
So what about 6-year-old Irma? You were doing art? Were you bothering your mom with art? Or were you coming home with bugs in your pockets? Or what were you doing at 6 years old?
I did like nature a lot when I was little. I was curious about the insects and the plants and things. I had never been a good grower of things. I kill all plants and stuff, but I like it. It's fascinating to me to see nature. It's best growing, moving, interacting, connecting, because that's what's nature. I like that. I did like drawing, and I did like writing when I was in high school. I did writing, believe it or not. I used to do novels for my classmates.
Did you?
I did. It was fun. It was fun, and everybody was in line waiting for their novel by me.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, it was funny.
So they were waiting for them to get done, huh?
Yes.
How often did you do one?
I don't know. We were like 30 students. I did it for about a third of the class. Yes.
Wow, that's fabulous.
Yes, I have some friends that still say to me, I'm still waiting for my novella. And it's like,
Did you write them or did you type them?
no, I write them. I used to sit it. I'm left-handed, so I used to sit with my crooked hand, you know, how left-handed people write.
Oh, yeah.
And sat in there, and it's like not paying attention to the class. I was writing novels.
See, I'm seeing how you're holding your hand right now. That's taking me back to I have friends who are left-handed.
Yes. So that's what it was. And I did like drawing. I like to work with Play-Doh. I did Play-Doh statues. But it wasn't something that I pursue, really, no.
So
None of those. I love everything. My favorite thing has been, it is dancing.
Oh, that's right. You said
So
that, yes.
I'm a dancer for sure. I love dancing. I like the traditional Mexican dance. That was my thing. And when I was young, they teach you in the school. And I wanted to be in all the dance groups that we had.
So, and you still do that now?
No, not officially. I consider myself amateur. I was telling some friends who were asking me, because I dance here in Las Vegas with Mexico Vivo Dance Company. About 30 years ago, Isela Gutierrez came to Las Vegas and they started a Mexican folkloric group called Mexico Vivo. And I was part of the first group of dancers. And I always say that I was a solo dancer, mainly because I wouldn't follow the choreography. I will dance at my own rhythm.
Yeah.
So it was better to leave me alone. I would dance, but it's not what she wanted me to do necessarily.
Oh, that's great. You should come up to Mesquite and lead a dance.
Oh, that'd be funny, you know.
Oh, it would be fun. Do you think so?
Yeah, sure.
I could
Fun
bother-
and funny. We can laugh.
I could bother you about that?
Sure. I can take somebody who knows and then me. How you like that?
Because I could get a thing at the STEAM Center, because I volunteer at the STEAM Center.
Yeah.
And golly day, that would be great.
That would be fun.
I'm
yes.
sure the kids, they could dress up.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah. So how important is it when you do a presentation, you dance, the dress? Is it important with the steps, or is it important with the dress, or is it both?
Well, to me, because I'm a traditionalist, and if I'm doing folklore, it's very important to have the whole thing. And sometimes, especially when we started, it was hard because we didn't have the things here or the economy to buy the shoes. There are specific shoes.
Is there? Okay.
Yes. The costumes, if you want it to be very traditional in the way that there should be, then that was an extra expense. So it can be very expensive to do folklorical dance well done.
Okay, so it's not just the dance, you're telling a story.
Yes, totally. Because with a lot of Mexican dances is the union of two cultures, the Mexican and the indigenous culture of America. So when the Spanish came, they tried to implement, or the indigenous people saw the Spanish dancing and they copied their steps and they made it their own, and they syncretized a lot of what they were bringing and what we were doing here. Well, I'm a mixture, but the indigenous were doing here, and they put it together, and that's what Mexican is. We're a mixture of cultures, for sure.
Okay. Oh, that's fun. I'm going to bother you about that now.
Okay.
So you may be the best thing that happened to me here.
Oh, come on.
But don't tell Alex, all right?
All right.
Did I tell you my wife wanted to adopt Alex?
Oh, he's adorable. Alex is the best.
He came to Mesquite to do a Friends of Gold Butte talk on birds. And I had met Alex before, so I told him, you want to go to dinner? He said, sure. So my wife came, and afterwards she said, I want to adopt him.
No, Alex is such a gift. We have been so fortunate to have him here in Las Vegas with all the work he's been doing. He did great work out here at Winchester.
So let's talk about, you were born in Mexico.
That's right.
Do you want to talk about moving here, and why did you move to the United States?
Yes, I was born in Zacatecas, Mexico, and I moved to the United States. I first came to the United States in the 80s when I was a teenager, and then I came back to stay in 88. I was in California. Then I got married and I moved to Las Vegas. That's why I came to Las Vegas.
Okay.
Most of my family was already in California, and I was in Mexico. I did my degree in Mexico. I have a business administration and tourism degree from Universidad del Valle de Atemajac. And I was working in tourism. I was working in hotels and travel agencies in Mexico. I really didn't want to move here, but my family was here. So I came to visit my mom, and my mom says, don't go back, stay. And well, the power of family. I came and I stayed, and then because I got married, I moved to Las Vegas in 89. And then I've been here ever since. Yeah. And I came and I started working as a travel agent. And then I was dancing with Mexico Vivo in 1995.
So you were a professional dancer then?
No.
I thought maybe I could back you into saying that you're professional.
I will not.
Because you just made sure that you say you're an amateur.
No, I'm not. No. I love dancing. And what moved my feet is just the emotion of dancing. But no. Dancers count. Dancers have choreographies. No, I cannot do that. I have to dance the way I feel it, and that's my problem.
And you have fun, which is the important
Yeah,
thing.
I do it for fun and passion, definitely.
That's the important thing.
Yes, and so I started dancing with Mexico Vivo. I danced for several years, and that's how I made it here to Winchester, because Winchester gave us the opportunity to use the dance room, and we were dancing originally in the street outside the Arturo Camberos Senior Center in North Las Vegas. And outside in the heat, horrible.
Yeah, summertime probably wasn't really.
No, it wasn't fun. Anyway.
But you did it.
We did it. We liked it long enough that, yeah, we make it work. And we came to Winchester, and in 1997 did our first show in the theater, which was a dream come true for us. Oh my God, we have a theater. That was fantastic. And so that's how I came. And then I dreamed at one time, I said, I would love to work for Winchester, just the front desk. I wanted to work at the front desk. But life has its own way of putting things together. While I was with Mexico Vivo, we were approached by the Nevada Arts Council to create a program that was the Community Roots Project. And the idea was to collect stories of Hispanic community. There were several groups. They were pilot groups. It was one with West Las Vegas, and they were collecting stories of African Americans in Las Vegas. They had another one in Reno, I think, and another one in a rural town. Anyway, so from there, I started connecting with Nevada Arts Council. I got really involved on the oral history collection. I loved doing that and learning what was happening here. And through that, one thing led to the other. There was an offer for a job at the Clark County for folk arts program. It was a granted position, and I applied. But, of course, there was a big competition. A lot of people wanted to get the job. And somebody who had a PhD got the job, and I got the program assistant position. So I got in, but it was just part-time. But it was good enough because it was exciting. For several years, I helped coordinate the International Food and Folklife Festival for the county. And then in 2003, I came to Winchester when they hired me full-time.
This is a very important job.
Yeah, I think so.
I would think, yes.
I think so.
Because we're kind of a mix here.
Yes, we are.
A lot of different cultures.
Definitely, and that has been the goal of Winchester always, to create the space, to create that feeling I got when I got here, that I was welcome and that I belong.
Okay, have you had any particular problems or mixing the Mexican culture in with Las Vegas, or was Las Vegas pretty much a melting pot to begin with, that it was easy?
I think that when people come together originally, there's always that caution of the other, and so there's always that them and us kind of a deal. But I think that as we grow, and since we bring people from all over the place, we learn to enjoy each other and learn from each other. I think that's why I created the World Vibration Program, just to give us a chance. And there's so many musicians here, and they play at Cirque, they play in the Strip, they come from all over the place. But what about you and your soul? What do you bring from your country? And so we created the World Vibrations to showcase the cultures of the people who make Las Vegas home. And so there were musicians from Paraguay coming and perform their music, Africa, Bulgaria, everywhere. And they all live here in Las Vegas. And they all have that music in their soul. Because when you grow up, you have your own music, you have your own culture, and you bring it. And it's always, I think, a gift to share to the community that you go to.
Oh, yeah. With all of these cultures coming in with their music, has there become a Las Vegas sound that you could put your finger on?
Some of them develop to different sounds. I think so. And it's like culture. Culture is always evolving, always borrowing from somebody else, always. I'm very traditionalist, and I wish things didn't change. But they change because we are alive, and because we like to create, we like to imagine something else, and it continues to happen. Yes, I think so.
So then is there extra work for someone like you in the arts here to keep traditional and not allow the new to overtake it and it get lost?
Well, if you really want to work with the community, you cannot be so strict. I tried.
Okay.
But if you want them to come together, you have to say, okay, to some things.
Yeah, but I don't mean to squish it. I just mean that, one of the things that bothers me so much is for the Native American folks around that they're going to lose their language. That it's
not just the Native Americans; it's happening all over the place. That's why we created the International Language Day here at Winchester a few years back. And we were celebrating mother language, and I brought groups from different Mexican towns. Like we have people who spoke Zapotec, people who spoke languages from Chiapas, languages from Uruguay, Guarani, and they came together and they talk about the language. And now they're doing their own event. They moved to City of Las Vegas to do their event, and they bring it together, and that's great. Empowering people, to encourage them to do their own celebrations, to continue to teach their language. The Hidalgo Federation, every year they do Independence Festival here in Las Vegas with us at Winchester, and they sing the national anthem in Ñañú, which is their language, native language, and they continuously encourage their children here in Las Vegas to learn the language of their parents. And it's harder because now you're in another country. It's not the same like you're in your hometown and there's more people who speak your language.
Right.
Now. In here, they're fighting learning the language and the culture in the United States, or adapting to that, and then try to help and value their native language, their mother language is an extra challenge.
Yeah, because that's important, but...
Yes. But it's like, why do I need to speak Ñañú? Nobody speaks Ñañú here, right? Just their family. So I mean, even Spanish, sometimes there's such a push to assimilate, to integrate to society, that the Spanish language gets relegated to second place. And if the parents don't push, it gets forgotten.
So my friends in Mesquite, Ara, who speaks Spanish, and I asked her, how does she process me talking to her and then her answering me? And I really got that because I'd love to interview an interpreter, because I don't know how that...
It's fascinating.
Interpreter. I watched in the White House one time, they had, I forget who was there, but so the president of someplace was talking, and the interpreter was listening, yet speaking English.
Correct.
And I just wonder what goes on in the mind that can listen and speak, and that multitasking, that's so multitasking.
I think it's the understanding of the language. When you have enough vocabulary there, then you can translate it immediately. I've done it. I don't do that professionally, but I can sit down and translate as I go with people, because I have certain amount of vocabulary. I did my master's degree here. It was very challenging in writing in English and everything. You learn to convert those conversations in your brain and speak it out in the other. And sometimes I forget what language I'm speaking, and I start speaking Spanish to people.
Okay.
And it's funny. They just look at me, they're staring at me, and I'm thinking they're understanding everything. No, but I'm speaking Spanish. Hello.
Your brain can do so much more than my brain can do, and I'm so jealous. So I didn't mean to take us in that direction, but I'm in awe of someone who can do that.
I know. Imagine those who can speak like 7 languages.
Yes.
It's amazing. I think I can barely speak Spanish and English. No. They both need help.
That's just great. You want to talk a little bit about, you also introduced Families in Nature program.
Yeah, the Families in Nature started in 2007 when I was already here at Winchester, and it was a project in collaboration with Southern Nevada Agency Partnership. At that time, the Public Lands Institute with UNLV. And together we thought about creating a program that would bring families to different parts of the city or the wildlife or different places so they can learn how the environment is here and how to take care of it, do some stewardship, things like that. So ever since we have the Families in Nature program, now we're working with Get Outdoors Nevada. They're supporting us, and as many agencies as they want to be part of, and they collaborate, and whether they go and they be like the last one we did last week, we went to Desert Wildlife Refuge. They welcome us, and then Red Rock Caravan gave us the tour guide. Get Outdoors Nevada did the cultural side of the explanation, and so all together work to take care of the environment, teach people about the environment, and how we can together keep it for future generations.
Okay, and that's what actually brings me here today.
Yes.
So for you allowing Alex to use the room there for our Mojave Desert reciprocity.
Reciprocity.
There you go. You can say it. I can't say
can't
it.
believe I can say reciprocity. There's some other words that I cannot say.
You say it perfect. I try, but I get stuck on that.
Yes, so yeah, that's the environmental side of Winchester. Winchester started with that idea when my previous supervisor, Patrick Gaffey, and the Friends of Winchester, which were neighbors, came and they say, we have to be more aware of the environment and the water use. Why don't we take advantage of the water authority offer to get rid of grass, and we create a xeriscape garden? So we started with the xeriscape garden, which is this one in the back right here. They created a beautiful garden. They worked really hard. They got grants from the Forestry Service to make Winchester an urban forest. We are labeled as an urban forest. We have the record highest eucalyptus in Nevada. We do.
Really?
We do.
Okay,
Yes.
I'll have to go look at that.
Yeah, they're behind, right here behind. We're the record, and a lot of trees. Right now, we haven't, with the climate change and things like that, we're losing a lot of pine trees. It's happening now. That's what I hear from other environmentalists, that there is a bug that is just killing them and they're dying. And so we need to replace trees so we can continue our status as a urban forest.
So, well, it's beautiful around here.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And it's work in the community, and that was a beautiful project. Jenny Kerr was the president of the Friends of Winchester. They worked here for many years. They did this xeriscape garden, and they did the front part of the xeriscape garden. In addition to that, they did fundraisers for Winchester. They were such a good ally for Winchester to get things done here.
That's good. Well, you get the bonus. You get birds here singing, right?
Oh my God, this is the extra. Yes, definitely. It brings a lot of our birds to the park. It's a very small spot. And I think when we did the bird count, I think we got like 25 different species right here in this little patch.
Wow.
Alex and I did it together.
Okay.
Yes. So we sat. We done other birding here. We did opnotherapy. I cannot say that. Watching birds.
But you can
as
say
a
reciprocity.
therapy.
So.
I know. Tell me about it. Ornotherapy. There you go.
Oh, okay.
There you go. That's the word.
Ornotherapy?
Yes.
So it's bird therapy?
Bird therapy, because it does relax you. I cannot call in all the names of the birds, but I can go and totally get my heart at peace bird watching. And that was another gift from Patrick Gaffey. He was another birder too.
Yeah.
He loved it. I remember I was working, Irma, come. And I would come, look. And there was a hawk.
Oh.
And that's a hawk, and he will tell me what they were. So he totally got me hooked into it. And then more people came. Alison Brody from Public Glass Institute, when we were doing the Families in Nature, she also liked it, and we did birding, and now Alex. So this passion continued to grow. But I have no interest in calling all the names, no. my interest, or having a list of 2,000 that I watch. I don't
Yeah,
care.
well, some of them really.
Some of them get
on
very
their list,
competitive.
yes.
That's not my goal. My goal is just to enjoy the beauty and the gift that they are to our eyes and to our soul. I really feel at peace when I see them.
Oh, when I hear them, they're just,
Yes, that too. Yes.
Yeah, I did a podcast with a gentleman. He's a poet. Actually, he's the Gold. Have you been to Goldfield?
Yes, of course.
He's the poet laureate for Goldfield.
Okay.
And we did the podcast outside of his house, and the birds sat above us the whole time. They just chirped, and it was so good. I love that podcast.
Yes, I bet.
And
I
that
bet
was
that
my
was
son
nice.
said, "Where did you get that soundtrack of the birds?" I said, "It was no soundtrack.
Natural.
It was natural. It was in his house."
Oh, we didn't think about it. We should have gone outside. The day is so beautiful today.
Yes, it is, isn't it? Yeah, you have so much inspiration. You're so happy. Do you love to go to work every day?
I do. It's exciting to hear the ideas of the people who come to Winchester, the artists, because everybody who comes here comes with a dream, whether it is a play or they want to do a dance performance or their music, showcase a different tune. That energy is beautiful. To see them enjoy it and share it with the community is really what makes my job super exciting. I love it.
So when you get up in the morning, you're all ready to go to work?
Yes, I'm ready to come to work.
Okay, because my kids used to make fun of me because I was all ready to go to work.
Yes.
There was like something was wrong
Don't
with
talk to me. Don't talk to me later in the afternoon, but in the morning I'm so ready. It's not even funny. Yes.
That's fabulous.
Yeah, the biggest event we have at Winchester
Because that's on my calendar.
is on your calendar, and you better be here because this is my last one. I'm retiring next year.
No.
So this is a festival I brought into Winchester in 2003. That's the Life and Dead Festival, and that's a Day of the Dead festival. And so we bring people from the community together to build ofrendas, to write poems in the Calavera style, which are like satires to living people as if they were dead.
Okay.
Hope you guys are okay with me breaking in here. This is Addie, your Down Under research assistant. Since we are talking poetry, with a bit of Mexico's spirit today, let's have a peek at Calaverita's Lito arias. They are short, clever poems written for Dia de Muertos, the Day of the Dead, and they've been around since at least the 19th century. People write them to gently poke fun at the living, often imagining death paying a cheeky visit. Think playful roasts that celebrate life, not fear death. Traditionally, Calaveritas rhyme, often in quatrains, 4-line stanzas, and can be witty, ironic, even affectionate. You'll see them about friends, teachers, politicians, or anyone who's fair game. And you might spot them alongside sugar skulls or paper skeletons in altars and newspapers this time of year. So, if you hear someone say, "Death came calling but turned away laughing," you've just met a Calaverita. Irma and Steve, I am totally enjoying your chat today. Addie over and out.
And then we have a big art exhibit. It's one of the most popular one. Now is run by the Public Arts Office, but is the biggest one that we do, or it has been for many years. Then we have performances. This year I'm bringing dancers because I'm a dancer or a dance lover. The festival
Will we see you on stage?
shows a lot of dance. Yes, you will see me at stage this year. I promised myself I'm gonna dance with
good.
the last group. The last group on the 2nd, that will be my farewell. I'm gonna be dancing with Los Matachines, which is a dance style from the north of Mexico. They are from Ciudad Juarez, Chihuahua, and they're very popular here in Las Vegas. They've been here for over 30 years, and so they will dance, and I'll dance with them. The very traditional dance that they do. I'm not gonna do like they dance like always. I said, I don't dance like everybody else. I dance like my own dance.
Well, that's good.
But it's going to be here.
Because art, it's yours.
It's mine. And then we're celebrating the state of Michoacan because Michoacan is a state that has hold that tradition of Day of the Dead very strong, and it's very
really?
well known. Very well known. There is a lot of legends that the souls came out of the Janitzio Island in Pátzcuaro, Michoacan, and Day of the Dead there is huge. You can book a hotel a year before because you won't find it otherwise. And so it's something beautiful. They create their ofrendas in a very specific way. They go in the cemeteries and they pray all night. It's a beautiful thing. And so when I first started with the Day of the Dead, the Michoacan community in Las Vegas helped me a lot. And so as I'm leaving, I'm saying thank you to them for their support. Thank you to all the people who helped me through the years, because it was their expression and the way that they saw Day of the Dead that we were able to showcase here at Winchester. And it's the community speaking to you with their soul and what they feel, their families, the people they care for. That's what the Life and Death Festival is. We also have delicious Mexican food, delicious. Ooh, my mouth waters. Coming from different parts of Mexico too. And we have crafts. We have a group from Chiapas, all the way from the south of Mexico, to do a special ceremony at the beginning of the event on the 1st at 4 p.m. And on the 2nd, they're gonna close the ceremony too, to open like something sacred with the indigenous roots. It's just a whole bunch of activities that is gonna be beautiful, colorful, many pictures to take. If you like to take pictures, you like color,
so yes,
you're gonna love it. I think you're gonna love it. Inside we do workshops. We have mask makers. They have some mask makers from Michoacan, and I have a mask maker from Morelos. They have a special dance that is called the Danza de Chinelos, and they have a mask. Like a lot of the dances with masks in Mexico is to make fun of the Spanish and the conquest, and the faces are like all pretty and stuff. So you'll see we'll have the Dance of the Old Men from Michoacan. There's a lot of great talent coming up. Another thing that is very exciting, I invited the Yoreme native people from the north of Sinaloa, and they're gonna be doing the dance of the deer and the dance of pascolas, which are very, very traditional. They really kept it as they did before the conquest. The only thing is when the conquistadors and they tried to convert them into Catholic, they got them dressed. They're very dressed because, like, if you were to see the deer dance from Sinaloa and the deer dance from Sonora, it's different. The Sonora are naked. They're more naked than the ones in Sinaloa because the priest didn't make it far enough to convert them to that style. Well,
that sounds like a lot of fun. I'm glad I was free that weekend.
Yes, and we have concerts. We have the Las Vegas Jazz Society just turned 50 years, and they did their anniversary in April. And this in October they're gonna be doing the jazz picnic. I think it's the number 45 picnic here, and so free music in the park. People come with their chairs, they sit down and listen to the music. Great musicians. They've been here for a very long time. Young and old, we have everything. So that's another thing we do. Like I tell you, I mean, it's such a jewel for the community. Winchester is for all who know about it. So come and
I didn't
check
know
it
about
out.
it. I'm glad I know about it.
I know.
Now. It's easy to get to.
I know. It's always interesting to hear. We've been here. Winchester became a cultural center in 1991. Winchester was the first to create the SAP project, painting the boxes. It started here at Winchester.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and then Patrick Gaffey was the one who fought to get the tax money to be assigned to public art. And that's why now we have a public art program that is strong, the one that is led by Mickey. And so there's a lot of work that is being done through Winchester. And I think people need to come and check it out and bring their ideas so we can continue to serve our community the best way we can.
Yeah, I love the painting the boxes.
Yes,
So,
the
and
sub-project,
I'm
yes.
sad that Mesquite is its own town. So Mickey told me that she can't do anything in Mesquite.
Too bad. Well, Mesquite can do.
Yeah, we're trying.
You just,
We're-
I mean, this wasn't easy. I remember when Patrick started doing it, tried to get the electric company and the different owners of the boxes to agree to have them painted. And then they painted, they paid the artist and whatever, and then the owners of the area will come and paint over them and things like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So there was some tussle there
There was.
in the beginning. Yeah, ours have wraps on them. Their lady paints it, and they make wraps. So, which is getting more expensive.
Oh, I bet.
So yeah, it went up from like $1,400 to $3,400.
Wow. It was at Winchester where the Clark County Poet Laureate was born.
Oh, was it?
It was
Okay.
here also with Patrick Gaffey, him and Bruce Isaacson. As a matter of fact, Bruce was the first Clark County Poet Laureate. And he did this without any money. There was no money, and they did it for the passion. And he created Poetry Promise. Have you ever talked to him?
No.
That's another beautiful project that you might want to check out.
We're big fans of Ashley Vargas, who's
She's great. She's the current Clark County
Yes.
Poet Laureate. She's great. And, that started. So I became supervisor in 2017. The Poet Laureate was before that. I think in 2015, that's when Bruce was here. Then it was Heather. Then it was...
Yes, Heather, because Heather's going to be on the podcast.
Yeah, Heather is another great poet. We have a lot of talent here.
Yeah, Heather did one and I'll bug you about this later, but we're doing we're calling it Harvest of Thought. So we're collecting recitals of poems, so the artists reciting their poems or someone else's poems, as long as they give proper credit, and essays.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'll bother you about that later.
Okay,
but-
no problem. No, she's been great. She's been working with Nevada Humanities also before she became a Poet Laureate. Very talented woman. I'm very
She's got
happy
the voice. She has the voice of an angel.
and the energy
Yeah.
of a tiger. I love her. I love her. She was in the recent Art Summit that was put together by the city of Las Vegas. I don't know if you attended, but she came and she presented and she just killed it. She's great. She's
Yeah.
very powerful.
Yes, she is. Powerful is the thing.
Before Heather was Bogue Robinson. Bogue was first, right after Bruce. Bogue is the first one who got paid.
Okay.
Because by that time there was a grant that was assigned to get paid for the Poet Laureate, and from Bogue on we were able to pay. The
Yeah,
county paid.
it's kind of a job for Ashley.
It is a
Yeah, I
job.
think she's quite busy too.
It is a job. It is a job.
I think it's for 2 years.
It's 2 years. It's a 2 years commitment. Yes.
Who was your most inspirational teacher?
From when? Ha ha ha.
Whatever your teacher is. You could have a teacher now, probably not.
Oh yes. Yes. There are teachers all the time in your life,
Oh, I'm always learning something.
Yes.
So I'm talking about from first grade to 12th grade.
Okay, well, my teacher, when I was at school, I went to non-school, and the director, her name is Irma Villegas. She was the director. Very strong lady and very kind. She used to teach us math. And I think that I like math, even though I'm not good at it, because of her and the way that she taught us. That was one. Then I had a teacher in my master's degree program that became my friend, Phyllis Thompson. She is a very dear teacher. She's my friend now. And she's my life coach. She
Yeah.
always listens to me, and is one of those teachers that listens to you, and when she's listening to you, you become aware of the things that, I see what I did that I should have done differently.
And she can tell you that just by listening to you.
Yeah, She never says, you didn't do this. Never. No, she just listening and you hear yourself, but she knows how to pull it out of you and allows you to listen to yourself and say, oh, I could do this better this other way. So yeah, she was another one. When I became employee at the county, definitely Patrick Gaffey, big teacher for me, a person that I really respect a lot throughout all my bosses that I had, him, and I salute him for all the teachings and how great he is. And then I continue to meet new people, different situations, different things. I love Alex, as you know. David.
Yeah, but my wife will not allow you to adopt him.
No.
Because she wants to adopt him, so.
No. Probably he has a lot of foster mothers by now. And he has a wonderful mother too anyway. But I mean, there's so many people out there, and every day you learn something from somebody else. You learn from the musicians. I love Tom Pastor, the director of the Jazz Society, and the energy he brings and the love of jazz that he has. Those are things that help you moving and enjoying life.
Why are you retiring?
Why am I retiring? Because I want to travel.
Okay.
I want to go and see places before my feet don't allow me to do it.
That's a good point.
Yes.
That's a very good
yes,
point.
Sometimes people wait too long to retire and then they retire to die 2 years later. I don't want to do that. But of course, there is no control there. You cannot control when you're going to live, when you're going to die. But, you know.
No, you can't, but you can control when you travel.
Yes.
Before you get to that point. So we've always traveled, even though we've always had to work, too.
Yeah, well, it's finding a way to budget and figure out the time to do it. Because then you have the children, and that's another thing that you have to take care of.
Yes, you do.
And things like that you put things. But we should never forget about us and what fits our life, what help you keep going and keep you curious and excited.
Yes.
I still have big desire to learn about different folk arts throughout the world. I want to go to the festivals. I want to be there. I want to understand why people do things they do, why they keep dancing. Why do they wear this costume of that costume? What does it mean to them? Those things are very interesting to me.
Yes. And it's all out there.
It is.
It's for you to find.
Exactly. So I'm going for it.
So going for it. You're not going to go. Are you going to go running to the bulls?
No, that's not interesting to me. It's okay. It's okay.
It's interesting to me, but I think I'm past that.
I mean, I can do it from a window, but no. No. Yeah, I'm going in November. I'm going to a mask festival. All the dances are made with dancers who wear a mask. And it's amazing the amount of masks that Mexico has for all their celebrations. And I want to learn more.
So are you going, that's in Mexico?
Yes, in November 14, 15, and 16. It's called the Festival de Máscaras Danzantes.
Will you be retired then?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's vacation.
Okay.
It's vacation time.
Okay.
Yes. Right after Day of the Dead, I'm going to Mexico.
Okay.
To continue to learn, to get excited. Maybe I won't retire because I saw something that I want to bring to Las Vegas. I don't know. No, I will retire.
Are you sure? You might see a mask that you're going to have to bring back here.
Yeah, never say never.
Yeah, never say never.
Right.
Okay. So this one's the 24th festival.
This is the 24th.
You're not going to stay to the 25th.
No, this would have been the 25th, but the pandemic happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the pandemic happened, so.
And you just missed 1 year.
We missed it. I tried to do it through the internet. I send emails and ask people to share their ofrendas, their photos, whatever. We didn't get a lot of response.
It's probably a little too early, and people were in shock.
It was very hard. It was very hard because there were other issues, Yeah. A lot of people didn't have a way to feed their family because they couldn't get out and get any difficult times.
Yeah, they sure were.
There is an artist called Vision who has a statue on Colorado and Maine, and he asked different people to come in and paint a word of how you felt during the pandemic. on his statue. And I was there. And he said, so what is your word? And I said, oxymoron. Because for me, in the pandemic, I got to smell the flowers, listen to the birds, because everything was quiet. There was no sound whatsoever. But at the same time, it was so hard because you couldn't do much. You couldn't do anything. And you were cooped in your house. You cannot go out. You have to stay in the house. And that wasn't fun.
Can I ask you one more question?
Sure.
What's inspired you this summer?
What inspired me this summer? Oh my God, you got me in a curve. Summers are hard. They're very hard for me because it's so hot. And I ever since I moved to Las Vegas in '89, I say every year I'm gonna leave because I don't like the summer. I don't like the heat. You are restricted to indoors, even though the sun is beautiful. And the skies are gorgeous, but you cannot get out. It's so hot.
Just early morning hikes?
Not even. I mean, come on. I take my dog for a walk at 5 in the morning, and it's already 95 degrees.
Yeah, but 95 degrees feels good here.
I don't know. I think summer is one day at a time, you know. We do projects here. We have the summit, the summer kids here. So that's exciting. The leaders of the future, we work with kids, teenagers, programming. They do different things to help them prepare for the future life. Dancing, looking at people dance.
So you really keep it busy here in the summer.
We do.
The kids probably want to come here.
Yeah, they come. It's a small group. We do a summer program for younger kids for K to 12. And we also do the teens. So those programs we offer in the summer, apart from concerts, but nothing outside because too hot. Too hot. Yeah.
Well, this is a happening place, Irma. It's a beautiful place. It's got a lot of love in here.
Yes.
From the art outside to the welcoming staff.
Thank you.
It's nice.
We also have a good senior program. We do field trips. We do different activities for seniors. So it's good for all ages. We just don't have anything for babies other than ballet, baby ballet.
Baby ballet? Do you have a pool here?
No, we have a water splash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And the kids go and get wet outside.
I'm only asking that because where do they have baby swimming, and that's done pretty early. And
no, we don't have a pool.
Okay.
That's why it's surprising we have birds here because we don't have water really.
Yeah, but you have shade.
We have shade. They stop in between.
Yeah. Because about they hop between shade.
So another thing that we do is support the poetry and the literary arts in Spanish. So we started working with Grupo Literario Comala, which is led by Mapi Duran. And I think this coming March, we do another show, which is called Mujer, Música y Poesía. Woman, Music, and Poetry. It's all in Spanish. And they showcase poems, they showcase music, and to celebrate women because it's in the month of March. And it's beautiful, it's really creative, and every time they come, they bring something different. It's really good. And through them, they have several authors to come and publish books that they haven't published in forever. They have written, but I guess the groups coming together, the encouragement of each other, they started to publish more books and have them out there, you know.
Yeah, and that's good when writers can get together.
Yes. So they get together. They get together as friends. They talk. They explore. Sometimes they get professionals from Mexico to speak to them and do workshops over the internet. And they're always working on creating something new, protecting the language, using it properly. And that's really good. We have gone through many participants in Winchester who have done workshops here, both with Poetry Promise, with the Poet Laureate program, with Comala. And we do book presentations. Sometimes the next book presentation we have is in November 6th, and we have Rosa Íñigo, who is a poet from Peru, and she's bringing a beautiful book to present to the community. And she's going to be accompanied by a very talented musician, local musicians from Ukraine, but he is here. He graduated from UNLV, Dimitro. And so that's going to be a beautiful evening of poetry and music on the 6th of November. And like that, we do different things, poetry, we do music, we do dance. There's so many things that happen at Winchester. Sometimes I forget. We're going to have the senior talent show in December. They're going to come and they call different seniors to just show us what you got. And they sing, they dance. They have a lot of fun. They keep them active. It's great for the community.
That's good. Is there a website that people can?
Winchester has a website. We're under the Clark County, www.clarkcountynv.gov/parks. And then you'll find Winchester there under the cultural division. Like you can find the museum, the Clark County Museum, which is another jewel that we have here in the county, a museum that speaks about the history of the county. I think it's very important, and I don't know if a lot of people know about this museum. Winchester in the Public Arts Office is in that segment of the Department of Parks and Recreation. The Life and Death Festival is November 1st and 2nd from 4 until 9 p.m. But we will offer 2 workshops. One, from 12 to 2, we have some artisans from Morelos that will be showcasing the style of their costumes and the mask and explain about that. And so that's going to be the 1st and 2nd at 12 for 2 hours. It's free. Everything is free. We recommend that you come early and that you come and carpool, because parking is very limited, but we have additional parking at Valley High School and K.O. Knutson. We have shuttles that will be picking up people from both locations every 15 minutes, starting at 4.
Okay, so I may have to take a shuttle.
You might, depending what time you come.
Yeah, I'm excited for that and excited for your career that you've relayed to me, and it's been so fun. Well, Irma, I really appreciate this. This is magical.
Thank you so much for having me in your program and giving me a chance to brag about Winchester, which is truly a jewel here for the county, because we're the only cultural center in the county, and for our community.
Research Assistant Addie breaking in for one last bit of mischief before we sign off. Seems someone whispered that a Calaverita Lito aria should close today's show, so here goes. A little poetic poke for our mate Steve. Death came strolling, had a skew. I've come for Steve, is that you? But found him busy with brush and mic. Dreaming up worlds where poets hike. She tipped her hat and backed away. Can't catch that bloke, not today. Too much art, too much chat. I'll wait till he's done with all of that. Careful, Steve, it sounds like Death's on your listener list now. Good thing it is infused with good humor. Thank you, Irma, for an inspiring podcast.
Broadcasting from the Mesquite Works Steam Center in the scenic Mojave Desert, the Artbox sponsors thank you for listening. You can find us on Spotify, Samsung, iHeartRadio, Podchaser, and Amazon Music. Please subscribe so you don't miss an episode. We are on Facebook and Instagram as The Artbox. We welcome all comments. You can email us at artboxvv@gmail.com. The views and opinions expressed on this podcast are those of its hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect those of our sponsors.
Then I see the way you move. You don't need approval. Effortlessly beautiful. That's Vanessa being you. See the way you move. You don't need approval. Effortlessly beautiful. That's Vanessa being you.
Hello everyone, this is Lizelle from Artbox by Lizelle here at the Downtown Container Park. We have 115 local artists, so stop by and check us out. And then, just want to let you know we're having another East Fremont Festival of Arts on November 8th. Festival hours is from 12 to 6, so come by. It's going to be lots of fun. Live art, live music, food, lots of food. Wonderful, wonderful artists that you'll meet that day. Have a great day. Thank you.